Marcel, what is it about the halftime adjustments when you guys come out and just you guys firing on all cylinders? Is there something that's said, or is it just a mindset switch? What is it?
Elko definitely said some things. Can't really remember every detail. It was aggressive, though, for sure. But we were really just kicking ourselves in the butt in the first half, First interception on me. They go into a different coverage we haven't seen them go into in the red zone, but play we practice, and I got to get my eyes back to the dig backside. Didn't do that, so I threw an interception there. And then, we had another one, and it was just a good play by Mansour Delane jumping up and tipping the ball up. Harold Perkins catching it. But, yeah, offensively and defensively, we were kind of giving it up to them. And then we knew coming out in the second half, we were the better team. They were only up 4 after us really giving them the game with 2 turnovers and a punt block. So, he just came out in the second half and played our game responsible and, got the job done.
Aaron.
What was going through your mind on your touchdown run in the first quarter, just seeing the big open hole? Just what was going through your mind as you were running down the field?
Score. That's what. No, yeah, I was running. I was thinking. I was like, dude, I can, because like the dudes over here, they kind of pointed. They saw me running. I was looking at it the whole time. I was like, I can beat them in the corner. I started to lose a little bit of gas, so I had to change direction. But yeah, hopefully, thankfully they missed my legs, and I got in the end zone slightly. Casey almost blocked me out of it though.
Travis.
Yeah, Marcel, was there any part of this win that was for Coach Moffett, and what does he mean to y'all as players?
Yeah, Moffett got some Gatorade poured on him at the end of the game by the O-line, for sure. But, yeah, Moffett, wanted this game just as bad as anyone else. And, I remember Thursday he kind of brought in a tackling dummy with Brian Kelly's face on it. We all just started kicking and stomping and stuff like that. But, yeah, this one was an important one to him. And they kind of told us the story of the night before we even got here, just kind of kicking them in the butt, and the crowd will start to empty out towards the third and fourth quarter. And they did. Our crowd started to go over there and kind of take over their student section and try to make all the noise at the end of the game. So, it was really cool, but definitely played a little bit of this game for Moffett because he has so much passion for the game and he does so much for us, yeah.
Ada.
What does your peace of mind as a player look like, knowing that Texas A&M is a good coach, has a good fan base, and a group of players who play like brothers, play like family, when so many teams at this level don't have that back there?
Yeah, stuff like that is stuff that you wish for on a football team, at any level. I kind of had that in high school, and I'm grateful that, I'm in this situation right now at Texas A&M because the fans are amazing, the coaches are amazing, and my teammates are amazing. Everybody's so genuine, and you get love and you have fun when you go to practice and games every week.
Adam.
Coach Elko said he's kind of tired about talking about the past. But you guys are doing historic things, including tonight. How do you look at that as a player, what you guys have accomplished, but also where you want to go as a team this year?
Yeah, obviously we're going to celebrate, all the things that we have accomplished from, historic things. Us not, being 8-0 since I don't know when, but, we're happy about it for sure. But, there's definitely still a lot of things to be proven. And I feel like a lot of people in this country still don't respect us as a team. So, no, we're not trying to prove anybody wrong. We're just going to go prove ourselves right and, week in and week out play our game of football, championship execution every week.
This gentleman in the back.
Can you just talk about the KC Concepcion, his punt return, and kind of what that did for your offense in terms of momentum?
Yeah, dude, it's amazing when you get a touchdown, you have to go on the field. And I told him, I was like, you were that guy. Like, I haven't seen anybody be that explosive in the punt return game on my team. And it's fun to watch because, like I said, it's like watching the defense get an interception or a pick six or a fumble or something like that. Like, it's not you doing any of the work. You're watching your teammates win, and it's really exciting to watch plays like that.
Gentleman in the back.
Marcel, when you're on the road in stadiums like this, Tiger Stadium or Notre Dame Stadium early in the season, those hostile environments, will the players that fuel you? Do you want to rise up when you're in places like this? How do you react in settings like this?
Yeah, no, it fuels me. I love playing in away environments. They tried to put a quote out there that I said that Death Valley was underwhelming, and shoot, I guess it was. It didn't do much to me, so. But I love playing in environments like this, and I think my teammates do too. Being able to go out there and get a W and kind of shut the opponent's crowd up is something that I look forward to doing whenever we play away games.
Carter.
What was kind of the moment in this game where you thought that this could be a blowout? Was there ever like a play or a sequence where you thought
this game really turn?
I mean, when we drove down the first 2 drives of the game, I knew that they couldn't compete with us. Like like I said, we just killed ourselves at that point. We kept them in the game, and all we had to do was make that switch, and we did in the second half. But yeah, me running down the field for 40-something yards at whatever weight I am and whatever speed I am, I don't know. Those guys should be faster than me, but they're not. But like, I knew I had the confidence that my team can go out there and get this win, and I knew the defense was going to make stops because they were doing it in the first few drives as well.
Tyler Allen in the back.
Is this the most complete game you've seen from you guys with offense, defense, special teams? And then what did you make of watching the defense, the switch they made after that second quarter?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the most complete game. I don't know which game that is. I think we still have, chances to go out there and do that, play a complete game. But it's crazy the defense went out there and did that. They responded, and when they respond, they juiced the entire team to respond too. So special teams started playing well, the offense started playing well, and I think in the second half you could say we played the most complete second half that we've had all year, I guess. But in terms of 4 quarters, there's still work to do.
Sam.
Marcel, in the second quarter when things went the way they did, the turnover, the block punt, and this place gets loud and it gets rolling, they get some momentum. How do you keep your poise in that moment?
Hopefully fans cheer when good things happen, so I expect it to get loud whenever they block a punt or get an interception. When we score, the 12th man starts to get rowdy too. So, it's just a part of the game. Things are going to happen. You can't really let one play affect you. That was, I guess, 3 total plays. That's not the entire game. There's probably 70 to 80 something plays in a game. So you can't let 3 plays affect you in a game. You got to go out there and bounce back and just keep your composure and go 1 play at a time.
Tony.
Marcel, you had kind of touched on it, but 8-0 going into your second bye week. A lot of people have talked about you guys' legitimacy. Is it time for people to just believe that you guys are real?
If they want to believe we're real, they can. If they don't, that's not my problem. But I know we're real, and everybody in that locker room knows we're real. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
Alex.
Where do you feel like you've grown the most in your game in this last 5-game stretch in particular to start conference play?
I think just, taking what the defense has given me and being able to use my legs a little bit more whenever things clear up, or, even breaking the pocket and still looking downfield to see an option. If not, then taking off and running, making the defense pick and choose what they have to do.
We'll close out.
Everybody in this league has a loss except you guys, which everybody's beating up on everybody every week, it seems like. What do you think that says about where you guys are as a program to win 5 in a row and be the only one in the league that's just completely cannibalized itself so far?
Yeah, we know how tough this league is, and you're going to have to scratch and claw to get W's in this conference for sure. Every team you play in this conference has good players and great coaches. So I think it's just our level of competitiveness and intentionality of playing championship execution football each and every week. And Elko preaches it. We practice every single thing possibly known, like in football. We could probably go through a rule book and it'll say that we did that in practice. And I think we're really prepared when we come into games because of our coaching staff and how bought in our teammates are.
Great. Thanks, Marcel.